Air-Clips.com.
Hello everyone and welcome for another beautiful episode of our Ultimate Cockpit Movies. I'm very proud and thankful to be here today with Captain Tornicke.
Nice to meet you as well.
And you are not only captain, but you are the CEO of Georgian GeoSky Airlines, is that right?
I absolutely agree, yes.
So thank you very much for having us here. And I can only promise to you guys, this is really gonna be an absolutely exceptional film of a beautiful aircraft in a very special mint condition today. We would like to start with a short CEO interview here. Now, first of all, some of you may mix it up. We are in Georgia, that point is correct, but it's not Atlanta. Where are we?
Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe?
Republic of Georgia.
So the real deal Georgia.
Real deal Georgia with the real base of GeoSky Airlines.
Fantastic.
Georgia.
And GeoSky Airlines here in the headquarters in Tbilisi. It is a very special operation, and those hardcore aviation fans amongst you will know exactly what it is about. So you are operating a fleet of Boeing 747-200 freighters?
Yes, currently we are operating two 747-200s, which are actually one of the last 747-200s operating worldwide. But definitely our two 747-200s are only 747-200s which can still operate in Europe.
Really?
As an airline is, yes, fully authorized with the TCO as a third country operator, plus all the other requirements by EASA and European regulations. So we are the only 200s which is actually operated without restrictions. Even today we are daily basis doing the operation out of China, and destination is Europe.
Fantastic.
One of them is Frankfurt.
Isn't that fantastic, guys? And I think what we are going to see is a flight with a captain whose face will then already look familiar to us?
Yes, tomorrow that's what we are planning, that tomorrow's flight out of Tbilisi to Frankfurt will be carried out by me and Captain Mamuka, who is Vice President at Airline GeoSky and who leads and keeps control over the flight operation department right now. And yes, it's been a long time since we both flew together.
Okay.
And this will be one of the special flights, especially for you.
Sounds very pleasant. Thank you very much. Now, you're mentioning flight operations you're conducting between China and Europe, and obviously Tbilisi, Georgia seem almost in the middle, still on the European side, of course. Is your hub for that, or how does that work?
Yeah, actually the Tbilisi, except that we are based in here and everything, all the, let's say, base maintenance wise and the headquarters is based in here. Tbilisi is also a very good location between Far East and Europe for a operational purpose as well, that we are doing the technical landing here for the refueling, for a crew change, and then continue to Europe. In the same way from Europe. Aircraft returns back to Tbilisi, we do all necessary stuff in case we have to as a maintenance, plus changing the crew, fresh crew for the China. We have one partner, Chinese partner, with whom we are working in the same way. We are already having experience working together almost 2 years, and we are happy for all this period, and the same thing we are planning, at least for now. We keep working and continuing with our current partner, and yes, up to end of 2022 both aircrafts are fully sold and booked.
What a stable partnership, huh?
Yeah,
that's good.
It is, and we are very happy. We are very happy with our current partner. We are actually, of course, GeoSky itself has been founded in 2017, but we have quite huge aviation background before GeoSky, as we are, let's say, a group of few active airlines here in Georgia, which is TCA Airlines, then we have another airline which is dedicated only for helicopter operation.
Okay.
And even us, the management, including me, we have huge experience of operating the aircraft ourselves. So thanks to our team and thanks to our other partners who are also helping and supporting us in maintenance wise, we can keep the aircraft always in the best shape as we can. And as I mentioned, we are flying ourselves time to time, and our top management is involved on daily in operation daily basis. And of course then it's much easier also to make decisions to the better side. If we need to improve maintenance, we are there, we can see it. It's very easy for us to understand what engineers are talking, because we are not just management we can understand what is the problem. And we are right now also in the process to upgrade the systems of the aircraft, even though the current systems are still supportive the requirements, but we want to improve it. We want to make it easier and we want to make it safer.
Thank you very much for taking us, Captain, and then I'm looking forward to see you at the aircraft.
Thank you very much as well. Thank you for your time, and we are always happy to have you here. And definitely we are looking forward as well for tomorrow's flight.
For me it's a sleepless night, for you it's a second. Off to the airport now. Well, now I'm here in the classic clock shop of this beautiful 747-200 and I got a few minutes for fitting a very few cameras. But it's a beautiful morning and I would like to get some fresh air, and luckily I got my open window, the emergency exit here. I think I should have a closer look at that. Come on, follow me.
Welcome at our briefing office. We are having flight today from Tbilisi to Frankfurt. I want to introduce our crew, Captain Mamuka and flight engineer Igor. So we have a nice weather for today and we hope that you will enjoy the flight together with us to Frankfurt. So we're gonna have a short briefing. We already been here a little earlier than you, so we already been through the documents, but once again we can go together and have a short briefing for the flight. So today's flight from Tbilisi to Frankfurt. Here in Tbilisi we have quite nice weather, and same we are expecting at Frankfurt airport. So we are carrying out flight on 4 Lima Golf Echo November. We already had a briefing with the maintenance team, and our expecting weight will be 315 tons. Runway news is 31 left. We are planning departure with flaps 20, and final flight level initially let's go at 320, and then once we reach Romanian airspace, then we can climb up to 340 as we have planned. Fuel, we have 63 tons with an additional 3 tons because we are expecting we have some runway construction going on here in Tbilisi, so let's have additional fuel in case. So we have checked the weather at Frankfurt. For our arrival we are expecting weather to be a little bit cloudy, but visibility and fog is already disappearing from before our arrival. So here in Tbilisi we have runway closing from 6 to 12 UTC, but OCC has already coordinated for our departure that we will have full lengths available. Other than that, there is 2,500 meters. Same in Frankfurt, we have checked everything and we have no any restrictions for our arrival or runway closure in Frankfurt. And the same at our alternate, which is Echo Delta Delta Kilo. So no times and weather is good.
Yep.
So with the EFP is already checked, right? And it's
Yes, check.
it's updated. I
Yeah,
think.
all EFP are updated.
So yeah,
Charge is good.
yeah, we have
Says
charged
here,
them.
yes.
EFP is updated.
Checked, updated.
Once again, we have the checklist of our pre-flight checklist of flight documentation, and all is set. Aircraft is refueled. Security checklist is here. I mean, we have all our documents for flight. We are ready to now move towards the aircraft and we can continue briefing around the aircraft and pre-flight inspection as well. So let's move out. Ciao.
Ready? Ready.
Here we go.
Our another bird is getting ready for China.
Hey guys, I'm gonna start just a walk around. This is the most important things for safety flight. The first one what I should do is to tell hello to my airplane. This is my best friend. And after that I'm gonna start a walk around. The wilderness condition is very good. Everything is closed. The glass condition is good, it's clean. Hello, how's condition is good?
Good.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Everything is done?
Yes, of course.
Good. Can you fly safely? Thank you. Yes. The door is closed. All hatches and door is closed. Here also. We're checking this. This is compressors. This is compressors conditions is good. All the blade is in good conditions. No cracks, no damage. This is reverses condition. This is turbines condition. Leading edge is closed. Same as here. The condition is good. Close everything. Yeah, also the flaps condition is closed, everything is good. The fuselage, no damage, nothing. This is wheel. We're checking the wheel. The brakes. This is the most important. These pins. It talks about the brakes conditions. It means it's a very good condition. This is here. No safety pin. Everything. This is all these conditions, pipes conditions, almost all can is. This is good. It's very good. Getting down the wall planet here. This is outflow valves, outflow valves. This is just pressurization system. Stabilizer condition, no damage, no leakage here. APU. So everything is closed. No hydraulic, no oil leakage. This is too light, should be on always. It should be good condition. Stabilizer. This is side door. We are loading plane from this side. This is closed and safety closed. same as here, condition. Here. Again, they're checking the turbine, also the conditions. Leading edge, cooling and close. This is refueling panel. It's closed. It's good. It means the plane is refueled and ready for takeoff. Airplane. This is my favorite airplane. This is Queen of Sky. We're done our walk around and we can go upstairs to cabin. Let's show you the cabin. That's very interesting also.
We are just waiting to Igor. Without Igor, we can't do anything.
You're not.
Make sure that he is here, he is safe.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't do you any harm, did I? Maybe psychologically, but not not physically.
Okay, before entering the cabin, open the oxygen, checking oxygen.
So, we did exterior inspection.
Yes.
All is good?
All is good, Captain, yeah.
Yeah,
We're ready.
very good. Let's start our cockpit
Plane is
preparation procedure. Oxygen check.
Attention please, fire test. It's good.
Voice recorder. Emergency lights armed. Flight number Golf Echo Lima 903. Okay, lights are off. Navigation. Runway news 31 left, 1089. 310, 310.
Now we're checking the pressurization system. It's a good condition. Here we check the oil condition and oil. Here this is fueling system. its pumps working well. Pressurization system. We just did it. Brakes. Hydraulic quantities and hydraulic gauges is working well.
Okay, Patrick, we'll start once again from you. Welcome on board of our beautiful 747-200 for Lima Golf Echo November. Now, let's brief followers and friends of AirClips.
Thank you so much.
This is gonna be a great journey from Tbilisi to Frankfurt together with our crew, Captain Mamuka, Igor, our lovely flight engineer.
Lovely.
So, as we said, we have checked the aircraft status and we have made the cockpit pre-flight inspections. Right now what we are doing is that we are preparing our route, setting up FMS route, and then we will go to the performance calculations together with Igor. And by the way, I'll tell you a short story about us. By the way, Captain Mamuka was my first instructor while I started in aviation university.
Really?
Then we have flown on 737 as well together. Then he was my instructor on 747 once I joined, and now we are here together.
Wow.
We are friends and family.
Amazing. Super
And
nice.
of course, Igor has been always with us. Always been with us.
Super. So Igor is the reason. Igor is the only reason why you never changed for a 747-400.
Yes, it can be. Can be. We will retire together once 200 will retire, then we retire together.
Exactly. Perfect. So thank you very much. Super
No, we
interesting.
never leave Igor behind. He is always with us. Even if we switch to the 400, we will find a seat for him in there as well, and some task.
Very nice. And this is just a question. This is basically you're starting your rotation. You're going. You're starting here in the morning from Tbilisi, and you go to Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Then this aircraft, however, it already came this morning from
China.
From China.
yeah.
Let's say.
That I
Charlie
can
Golf Oscar. It's
Charlie
very hard
Golf
to
Oscar.
say the name.
Then based in China, and the cargo stays inside the aircraft. It goes through, just the crew change, and so this is why we don't see cargo unloading here.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, while you're busy here setting up everything and preparing the flight, I'm gonna play a little bit with a cargo door with your engineer.
With pleasure. We can call to our loadmaster, please.
Loadmaster.
Call to Misha. Yeah,
Cool.
Misha will be here. He will show you around and make sure that everything you guys do will be safe. And
Super. While the three gentlemen are busy upstairs preparing everything, I would like to introduce to you another crew member here, our loadmaster, and I think you're even chief.
I'm chief loadmaster for the GeoSky. My name is Mikhail. Today I'm going to be loadmaster for Tbilisi, Frankfurt, Tbilisi. I just finished my walk around and all my safety things. I just need to prepare the load sheet, and with my final signature I will tell the captain that everything is clear. We are good to go from my cargo side. Today we have pretty easy flight. All cargo arrived from China. We just added a little bit of cargo to the bulk compartment.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, we just a little bit, 2 tons.
Okay.
It's a little bit for this aircraft.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have some mail as well and cargo.
Okay.
No dangerous goods today, no any special loads. So everything is going to be nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I know you're busy, but these guys, they have expectations. And when they see, a film about the Cargo 747, I can already imagine everything is already loaded. We haven't seen it. Ooh, there's a little bit like, crying going on now eventually. And in order to dry the tears, would you have 2 minutes for just,
Of course.
showing us at least how the cargo door would look like?
Sure, I'm aviation geek myself.
Oh, great.
Of course, I will help you as much as I can with your shootings and things.
Thank you
Of
very
course.
much, Mikhail. Then
Okay.
let's go to the rear.
Let's go. Follow me.
Thank you. Okay guys, I understand a close-up of mine is something very, very difficult for you to stand. So we are changing the scene here a little bit now, and I just want to give you a little glimpse of how this cargo door looks like in operation. Unfortunately, I did not really think about the bloody cold temperature that we have here today in Tbilisi, so I might be frozen before the door is really all the way open. Feels a little bit like in the Titanic movie here, I have to say. Really, really nice. Getting some fresh air. As you can see, it's fully packed here, full of cargo. So basically, I think the aircraft is entirely fully loaded in terms of space, not necessarily in terms of weight. So we will just ask Mikhail, the loadmaster, in a second what the real load figures are here and how heavy we are going to be load-wise today. For now, let's get this closed again. You know, try not to freeze. I will already start the first cameras now on the main deck here, so that you get great wing views. For sure, you will have fantastic views of the takeoff, because we have quite windy weather here, so that should be awesome conditions for some good flying action conducted by CEO and Captain Tornicke here today. So see you in a moment back upstairs. Thank you.
Okay, we are ready to go. I'm gonna close the door. And goodbye Tbilisi.
Okay, gentlemen. Now that we are about to go serious here with the flight, I got a little present for you that will bring you straight to Hollywood. And it's, you know, it's the world famous AirClips Hollywood pills.
Okay, thank you very much.
You know, I thought it was a, I thought it was a funny joke. I realized that most flight crews are scared that this may be tranquilizers or something, but no worries.
Just try it right away.
It's only candy.
Thank you very much.
Just a little
Thank
joke
you.
and
We will
souvenir.
enjoy.
Thank you.
Igor, let's check
Let's check it.
performance, and then we go with the briefing, and then
Yes, okay.
yeah.
Okay, 315 is take-off weight.
Yeah.
Threshold altitude from 1000 to 2000.
Yeah.
39 is here. 315.
Yeah.
141. 151. I just added one note, and 159. This is 160.
Check.
Altitude is 12.
Check. Altitude 12 and ambient temperature 39.
Yeah.
Let's get the final
Yeah.
updated weather. Extra.
0918 DOR DME approach expected. Runway 31 left in use. Transition level 130. Tower frequency 128.0. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Wind touchdown zone 320 degrees 21 knots. Maximum 31, minimum 14 cab OK. Temperature 12 degrees. Dew point 5 degrees. QNH 1014 hectopascal. Trend no sig.
Ready for
Yes,
departure
ready.
briefing?
Yes,
So,
ready.
departure from Tbilisi to Frankfurt. We just got latest information, X-ray, runway news is 31 left. Aircraft performance or actual load and trim sheet has been checked. We are having 314 tons for departure with a payload of 90.6 and 63024 is the fuel we have, block fuel. Let's get the clearance and then we brief based on the actual clearance. Yeah.
Sky Georgia 903, Stanley's 104, information X-ray, requesting clearance to Echo Delta Delta Fox. To clear destination Echo Delta Delta Fox, runway 31 left, Delta Fox 1 Delta departure, climb initially 130, squawk 6764, 134 departure, Sky Georgia 903.
Departure briefing, we just got ATC clearance. Runway news is 31 left. Based on that, we have Delta Foxtrot 1 Delta SID briefing by page 10-3 Bravo. Effective date is December 3rd. Transition altitude we have 11,000 feet. MSA is 7,000 feet for our departure, and Delta Fox 1 Delta SID is already set. And let's cross check that. 31 left, climb on heading 310. When passing 5,000 feet, proceed direct to Delta Foxtrot. So it's already checked, 5,000 feet, then left to Delta Foxtrot, and Delta Foxtrot should be at or above 9,000 feet. Runway heading 310, initial climb clearance 130, and departure frequency 134.6 is also set. That's about the routing. And takeoff performance, information X-ray, runway 31 left. Performance is based on weight, takeoff weight 314.4 tons with flaps 20, ambient temperature 39 is set, and takeoff EPR 162 is also set. Speed bugs, V1 141, 151, 160 is set, and stop trim will be 4.5 units, which gonna be middle. As we said, we are planning to climb flight level 320 initially, and then we will go higher to 340. So let's go with emergency briefing. Rejected takeoff briefing. Prior 80 knots will be low speed reject in case any system fails, engine fails, any fire warning, unusual noise or vibration, abnormal slow acceleration, and in case aircraft will be considered as unable or unsafe for flight. Between 80 and V1, which is 141, only case engine fails, fire warning, and aircraft unable or unsafe for flight. After V1, we continue takeoff. We have special engine out procedure for Tbilisi and specifically runway 31 left. Climb runway heading to distance 1.2 miles from Tango Bravo Sierra VOR, which is pre-selected on both VHF navigation. Commence a left turn to heading of 135. Use 15 degrees bank. And in case engine will fail after V1, as we said, we have the procedure, and we are expecting to come back. Runway E-news is 31 left, but currently it's VOR approach. So as we said, frequencies for Tbilisi VOR 1137 on both VHF navigation set, and final approach course is 309 for VOR approach, which is also pre-selected on both course selectors. Runway heading will be 310 for departure. Taxi route, we go pushback, face to the east, and we taxiway Echo to holding point 31 left, and as we already said, we have full lengths available for departure. That's all from the briefing. Questions?
No questions, all clear.
Okay, let's do the cockpit checklist.
Okay, just
Captain, cabin is secure for takeoff.
Thank you.
thank you. Cockpit checklist.
Cockpit checklist,
preparation.
please. Completed.
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 Gear pins.
What I'm off.
Oxygen.
Check.
Checked.
Check.
Flight control power switches.
Are on.
Motor gear steering.
Arm.
Emergency lights.
Arm.
INSFMS.
Nav set.
Compasses.
Slaved. Cross-checked. 036.
Slowed and cross checked. Cabin size.
On.
Stall warning is normal. Window heat is on. Altimeters.
1014 1560.
1014 1560.
1014 set check.
Airspeed.
141 151 160 back set.
141, 151, 160. Box set.
Back set check.
Fuel.
63 tons.
66 tons above.
Weight and balance.
Checked.
EFI configuration MR.
Set cross check.
Set and cross check. Cockpit checklist complete.
Thank you. Ground from cockpit.
Yes, go ahead.
Cover job, but can we pressurize the hydraulic?
Cover Jova, yes, clear to pressurize.
Okay, clear to pressurize. Okay, we'll call you back for pushback. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can ask.
Sky Georgia 903, stand 104, requesting push and start.
Sky Georgia 903, Roger, expect pushback in 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Just to confirm, in 7 minutes.
Confirm.
7 minutes.
Confirm Echo is open now.
Confirm, Echo is open, expect taxi light extra Echo.
Okay, Roger. Standing by for push.
Timing set.
You see, you were worried about the time, but we are ready, but we have to wait for another 7-8 minutes before aircraft comes in,
And that's because the taxiway is blocked by another aircraft?
because Tbilisi airport is
So busy.
so small for 747 when we start movement, and
Ah, okay. The airport is closed basically.
yeah, and especially now there is some maintenance going on, and taxiways are closed. There is maintenance on the runway, and that's why they're only
Ah, I
using
see.
one side for taxi. So
I see.
But
And we-
sometimes they adjusting our departure coordinate slots. Now it's little bit earlier. That's
Okay.
last time also they did the same, 15 minutes before the.
Rumor goes that GeoSky is always ahead of time, right? So that happens when you're too early.
Can you recognize this guy?
No way, really?
That's a Captain Tornica.
may I-
He's
Unbelievable.
25
Yeah.
years old.
24 years
Oh,
old.
4, yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
that-
picture from
Youngest captain in the world.
24 years old, 747 captain.
yeah.
yep,
This is
looks
crazy.
like.
They didn't even trust me driving a car at that age.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's really
Thank you.
story. And
Awesome.
in this picture from 2012, I think.
Yeah, 2012. That was when we start line training. I think we were. Yeah, that was when we start line training. When we were in Dubai, we were, mainly operating to Afghanistan, Africa, Iraq,
Okay.
and
All the fun
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, that was very fun.
Yeah, I can
and
imagine, yeah.
especially
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
getting experience. It was really can say that it's unbelievable experience. Flying in Afghanistan, and basically all our crew used to fly almost daily basis to Afghanistan and Iraq, Africa, Somalia, everywhere else. So
Yeah, you gather experience
Yeah,
there
that's
for sure.
big,
Yeah.
huge experience. It's non-standard operation, but
Yeah.
you're still within the limit for flight operation,
Yeah.
aircraft limits, and
and
that's really good.
sorry, as we also said before, that we are doing the line training, not only line training, sorry, full type rating for our pilot, basically all our crew. We are, I think, over 30 pilots. Yeah, actually more than that, but all of them on 747 has been trained by us.
Really?
From zero, from ground
good.
school, then simulator, then line training, and until now we are 7 minutes. Yeah, so that's another thing, that all our pilots are trained by us, by Captain Mamuka, by me, and we have 2 other instructors. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's the story. Sky Georgia 903.
Sky Georgia 903, now pushback follow full QNH 1014, time 45.
Push and start approach, QNH 1014, Sky Georgia 903.
Okay.
Push and start approach.
Ground from cockpit.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, once again, please confirm that we can pressurize the hydraulic.
Yes, clear to pressurize.
Okay.
Pressure pump on, pressure check.
And let's go with the before start checklist.
Before start check.
Yep.
Before start checklist. Beacon.
On.
Brake pressure.
Pump on, pressure check.
Parking brake.
Set.
Starters.
Cut off.
ADP number 1.
Auto set.
Fuel panel.
Set for start.
Pressurization.
Set and auto.
Park welds.
Off.
Duct pressure.
40.
Doors.
Closed.
Prop heats on. Mobiles.
Off.
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 Take off EPR.
162.
162 transport auto.
162
Checklist complete.
set.
Before start checklist complete.
You. Ground.
Go ahead.
So we are cleared for push and start.
Okay, release parking brakes.
Parking brake released and runway 31 left.
Runway 31 left, okay?
Thank you.
We got AirClips cameraman everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, you have local guys now.
Fantastic.
And please advise when we can start the engines.
Okay, all engines clear.
Okay, sequence will be 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, ready. Maxi GT for start 600. Engine number 4 start.
Turning 4. Valve open.
Check.
Anti-rotation.
Checked.
And 2.
Oil pressure. Max motoring.
And 1.
Check. Fuel up.
Fuel flow 32.
AGT.
Check.
30. $40. $50. Starter cut out. Number 4 stabilized.
Engine number 3 start.
Turning 3. Valve open.
Check.
Anti-rotation.
Check.
Oil pressure. Max motoring.
Check.
And 1.
Check. Fuel on.
Fuel flow 34.
AGT.
Check.
Digit 30. 40. Yes, starter cut out.
422 PKGT.
Number 3 stabilized.
Engine number 2 start.
Turning 2. Wall open.
Check.
Entry rotation.
Check. Check.
Oil pressure, max motoring.
Can expect a little bit higher EGT because of the tail window. Yep.
40. Yes, starter cut out.
411 PKGT.
Number 2 stabilized.
Engine number 1 start.
Turning 1. Wall open.
Check.
Entry rotation. Oil pressure, max motoring.
Check.
Airline.
Fuel on. Brake set.
Fuel flow 32. EGT. 30. $40. 50. Yes, starter cut out. Number 1
380.
stabilized. All engine stabilized.
Ground cockpit.
Go ahead.
We had a good start. You can disconnect visual signal from left hand side. Cargo to power to public.
Okay, Roger, left side. Continent over, disconnected. Have a nice flight. Knock on this.
Ready.
Aft start checklist, please.
I'll start check. Anti-ice.
Off.
Electrical.
No light, essential, normal.
Door lights.
Out.
Cargo heats.
Off.
Hydraulic systems.
Out on normal.
Park wheels.
On.
Ground equipment.
Left is
Right.
clear with the pin.
Right's clear. Cabin secure.
Flaps 20. Cabin secure.
Cabin secure.
Yeah, cabin secure.
Received. After start checklist complete.
Thank you. Received. Yeah.
AP off. (2020) green.
Flight controls check.
Elevators down.
Elevators 2 down.
Neutral.
Neutral.
Up.
Elevators 2 up. Neutral.
Ailerons left.
Ailerons left 2 up, right 1 down.
And right.
Neutral. Right 2 up, left 1 down. Neutral.
Rudders.
Rudders 2 left.
Full left.
Neutral.
Full right.
Rudders 2 right. Neutral.
Let's
All
ask-
neutral.
Taxi.
Let's ask for taxi and then
Sky
we will-
Georgia 903, ready taxi.
Sky Georgia 903, taxi, holding point 31 left, right X-ray call.
Way Echo, holding point 31 left, Sky Georgia 903.
Okay. Taxi checklist, please.
Taxi checklist. Flaps.
20, green lights.
Flight controls.
Check.
Check.
Check. Step trim.
4.5, 0, 0.
Green band.
No spinning lights out.
Flight instruments.
Check.
Check.
Checked. Auto brake takeoff switch.
Arm.
AP off. ADP checked. Brake temperature. Checked. Taxi checklist complete.
Thank you. Okay, let's review the briefing. We have now by ATC 2500 meters for runway available. The performance we have checked previously is also suitable for the runway length 2500 meters. SID is Delta Foxtrot 1 Delta, which is set and already cross-checked with the waypoints and restrictions by altitude.
Sky Georgia 903, line up runway 31 left.
Line up from 31 left, Sky Georgia 903.
Initial climb clearance 130, departure frequency 346, runway heading 310 is set, takeoff flaps 20, weight 314 and EPR 162. In case engine will fail after V1, as we said on the runway heading, distance 1.2 miles from VOR, left turn heading 135.
Yeah.
Then we need a fuel dump area in case we are coming back, and it's around 29 minutes to reduce the weight up to max landing weight. Runway in use 31 left, VOR approach. For that frequencies, VOR frequencies, and inbound course 309 is also set on
All
both
checked and
course
copied.
selectors. And we are clear to line up.
Line
right?
up runway 31 left.
Before takeoff checklist down to the line.
Before takeoff checklist down to the line. Takeoff briefing.
Reviewed.
Reviewed.
Reviewed. Strobe lights.
On.
Fuel panel set for takeoff. Air condition pressure set and after ignition. Flight start set. Pack valves. Off. Transponder.
TARA set.
Annunciator lights.
Check.
Let's
Check no lights.
have the weather radar on departure. Looks like so.
Before takeoff checklist down to the line. Complete.
Thank you.
Before takeoff checklist below the line. Brake steering.
These are
Disarm. Before continuous below the line. Complete. Ready for takeoff.
alright. Okay,
Ready?
we are ready.
Sky Georgia 903, heavy ready departure.
Sky Georgia 903, clear for takeoff runway 31 left, wind 310 degrees, 17 knots, steady independent target.
Draft takeoff 31 left, Sky Georgia 903, cargo handling.
Clear takeoff time.
Timing.
Time
set.
Ready.
Yes, ready.
Stabilize 1.2 EPR.
All engines stabilized.
Stabilize. Set takeoff EPR 162. Takeoff. Slow down.
Speed alive.
Takeoff thrust set.
Check.
Any knots?
Check 80, I have control. Yeah.
V1.
Go.
Rotate. Positive.
Gear up. ISO.
Nice.
Now mode.
Now on. Switch to detach.
Yeah.
Okay, Somerville Sky, Georgia 903, Heavy Delta Fox 1 Delta, flying 130.
Gear lights up.
Georgia 903, police approach identified. Continue climb to flight level 280.
Climbing grid, Sky, Georgia 903.
Line thrust.
Land trust.
207.
Check.
Land trust set.
Check. Now mode.
Now mode.
Vertical speed 800.
Vertical speed 800 set.
Flap stand.
Speed is check. Flap stand.
Ten.
Check. Flaps 5.
Speed is check. Flaps 5.
5-5.
210 and ISO.
210. IS holding edge.
Lima 903, direct Paris.
Direct to Barus.
Yep. Parus on top.
Barus. On top. Confirm.
Execute.
Execute.
Vertical speed 1000.
Vertical speed 1000 is set. And 260.
Yeah. 260 flaps 1.
260 is set. Speed is check. Flaps 1.
1 green.
Check, flaps up.
Speed is check, flaps up.
Up, lights out.
Aft takeoff checklist down to the line. Let's use autopilot B and we go ISO. Let's switch to.
After takeoff checklist down to line complete.
Thank you.
10,000.
10,000 lights are off. Alt hold.
Check. Top of climb, 23 minutes.
Thank you very much for showing us your profession, which unfortunately gets less and less, I think, in the industry. For how many years are you a flight engineer now?
About 35 years so.
35 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Since 1985 I'm flying, yeah.
Wow. And may I ask, which aircraft types have you been flying in your career?
They used to the Russian aircrafts, I mean the Soviet aircraft, the Yakovlev 40.
Nice.
Yes, and Antonov 12.
Antonov 12 and
yes,
Yak 40.
as well, yes. And after that...
Wow, nice.
Yes.
And amongst these three aircraft types, do I have to ask for a favorite, or what's your favorite?
Honestly,
yeah,
my favorite airplane, of course, this is the first airplane, this is Yakovlev 40, but of course, it was my dream. Boeing 747-200, my dream, of course, it's come to true. Now I'm very happy.
Super,
really,
super.
Yeah. Of course. This is like the first love, you know?
Yeah.
Yakovlev 40, yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And can you maybe take the viewers a little bit along your job? What is actually in the crew of three here? What's actually the role of the flight engineer? It looks like, you know, a huge clock shop.
The first of all, this is control. It depends if everything is okay, and when we don't using the quick reference checklist, my job is controlling and just nothing else. But if they got some problem, I mean maybe some engines or hydraulic system on what have, when you use a QRH, the quick reference, and according with them, I'll do my job. This way, controlling here electrical system.
Okay.
As well as we got 4 engines and we've got 4 generators who is
Okay.
just producing the electricals for this huge airplane. This is oil. This is engines parameters. This is oil temperature, oil pressure, and fuel flow. Now this is pressurization system. This is one of the very important things in the airplane.
Okay.
Also here was controlling all the systems. Here we can adjust the temperature, the cabinet temperature here, and either for passengers or for cargo. Even if we have some perishable cargo,
Oh yeah.
we can increase or decrease the temperatures. Even if we have some livestock,
Yeah.
also we can make the very comfortable environment for them. This is horses or this is doesn't matter whatever.
Yeah.
Them. Yes. Here, as I said, this is the pressurization system. This is system which makes comfort for passengers and for us also. This is fuel system.
Fuel, all fuel down there.
The other fuel system.
Wow.
This is fuel tanks. It shows how many kilos fuel we've got on tank.
How many tons or kilos did we have on board today before?
Today now it is 52 in present time. This is 52.
Okay.
But totally we can carry 156 ton on board. This
And
is
how
the
much did we have today before we push back?
63 ton.
53 tons.
63.
63
63, yes. And
Okay.
we used almost 10 tons
already gone.
It's already gone. We use them.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 engines.
4 engines, yeah.
4 engines, yeah. Next step is this is fire system.
Fire system, okay.
Fire system, yes. And this hydraulic system.
Okay.
And nothing else. That's it. Him also is controlling here this is hydraulics tank. How much hydraulic we got on the airplane.
Okay.
Same as here. This is how many. This is oil quantity for engines. That's nothing else. And
Okay.
plus their engines parameters. There.
So there is no duplication. So these gauges that you have there, that's not the
They're not
replication of it.
duplicated. No.
Okay.
No.
I'm not surprised that you have an analog watch actually, because you have so many classic
Everything is,
gauges in your life, you know.
Yes, we got it.
Super nice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay.
I want few words really to say about 747 Classic. So it's
Please.
really
Kind of
unique
enough.
airplane, and for the pilots especially, let's have it's first of all, when we have a flight engineer, it's already better because we are 3 person in a cockpit. It's safer and it's more fun because we are 3, and especially when we go for a long flights, it's easier to keep,
Can imagine, yeah.
you know, yeah. Other than that, it's let's say first generation airplane, we can call that, but it's really safe. It's really doubled all the systems, and actually during our whole operation, we are operating 747 since 2012. It's 9 years almost since we are all flying on 747s. Again, the aircraft is really safe. You always have a time. You always have enough, let's say, trust or power to keep flying, and then analyze the whatever malfunction it is, and then make decision. As for example, losing one engine on this aircraft, it's very okay. I mean, of course it's not okay, but on the safety side or the flight planning part, you don't have to really divert or immediately do anything. If you are okay with a fuel, you can, and it's just malfunction which you fix right away, then you can easily continue to your destination. And plus we have a flight engineer. As I already mentioned, it's a huge support and makes life very easy.
I once had a nice interview with a first officer on a 747-200 who was speaking about his past on the Classic, and he said, it was like a gentleman's aircraft. Yeah, it's such a nice split of tasks.
And plus you mentioned that it's all analog, and it's we feel flying this is our we are more concentrated, and our brain is in how to say, the working double, because here we don't have only one instrument where we look everything. We are everywhere.
But
and
you have the experience, you have the comparison. You've been flying on
we have flown on 737 NGs, classics NGs, and all of our pilots are of course qualified on a glass cockpit as well. So that is the first part of flying. And whatever you mentioned, the second part, it's double work, and to be honest, working on the ground and managing things on the ground is takes more energy, because there are many things around. Here you close the door, switch off the phone. That's all.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the happiest pilots I've ever met were management pilots.
Yeah, once you are flying. Once you are flying.
Exactly, airborne management pilots. That's what I meant. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, other than that, we already spoke a little bit about the structure of our company, and as we mentioned, I'm not alone, and that is also very important, not only for me, in general, for everyone, that when you are not alone and you have people next to you standing with the same motivation, with the same goals. And one of them is as a Captain Mamuka, in regards of management. But it makes this experience, what is going on now, and our previous experience, it gives us better knowledge, better understanding what is really going on daily basis, and that's how we are. Every single departure, every single arrival, or anything, even yesterday we are quite happy. Once again, we had a SAFA inspection in Paris yesterday. Everything went okay, but we are always aware.
Yeah.
We are always there where things are happening. We are always engaged.
Yeah. And you're at the pulse of frontline operations, right? So if you have difficult operations, you can experience the same like your stuff. You were mentioning SAFA inspection. I'm not sure, probably not all viewers will know that. So that's I don't know what the abbreviation stands for, in fact, but it's an authority, an unannounced safety inspection at the ramp by the authority. Is that right?
Yes, that's what exactly it is, and I think it's easier for everyone to understand what it is, and it's of course unscheduled inspection at any time, at any station.
Yeah.
And that happens with us a lot because of having this Queen of Sky flying almost everywhere in Europe, especially. They are very interesting to come and inspect the aircraft, just to come and see the aircraft itself, but plus to make sure that the aircraft maintained according the standards, according the safety standards which are required.
It looks like new. I mean, how many findings did you catch in Paris yesterday?
Actually, luckily, yesterday was 0 finding, but I think our last 6 or 7 SAFA inspections, all of them, I mean, in Europe or maybe in UAE, but most of them in Europe, all of them was no findings.
Okay, so
thanks to our again flight operation and maintenance, of course, everyone. But why I always like to point out to pilots and engineers, because they are involved with their, you know, hands and of course with their mind, and they are daily, day or night, they are who are keeping the aircraft in good shape.
It looks, I mean, it looks like factory new almost. It looks really mint. And when we were departing now in Tbilisi, I saw your sister ship was the Paris one of yesterday was on the ground, and you know, I could see, I don't know, a horde of engineers and maintenance guys, you know, like taking good care of it. It looked like, you know, quite nice.
That is, we have you know, team of maintenance which are 24/7 in airport, and the guys have divided all their duties and responsibilities, and there are few teams, because you need teams to serve such a huge aircraft. So there are few teams who has already divided their tasks for departure, for arrival, inspection, or if there are any findings or malfunctions, we have separate team who is working to identify and fix the malfunction. Our team and our company knows that, yes, priority, of course, the priority is, again, maintaining the aircraft and making our flights as safe as possible.
And now cargo business is very much booming these days. So if I wanted to charter one of your beautiful 747s, let's say, for a nice Air-Clips flight for tomorrow, what would your answer be?
Yeah, for the Air-Clips, we would manage something.
I don't have the money for it, so it was purely hypothetical.
But other than that, all the way 2022, there is no chance.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But yeah, that more or less you can predict, but as no one could predict this situation would ever happen. Same way, you never know how long will it go.
Yeah,
As you
yeah.
see, the reason why cargo market went so high because of passenger stopped
Yeah.
operation. Now, step by step, it's coming back to normal. That's why expectations are at least another year. Again, as main market or business is out of China.
Yeah.
Even though here in Europe we are kind of starting passenger operation back to normal, trying to bring it back to normal, you know, China has not changed any restrictions
Oh,
since
yeah.
very beginning.
Yeah. It
So
must be tough,
again,
huh?
yeah.
How is it? Sorry, just you know,
Yeah.
just as you mentioned, it's interesting. How is it for your crews? I mean, you're having super frequent flights to China. Does your
Yeah, daily
crew get out?
flights. What we no, crew cannot go out, and China is not issuing the crew visa as well. So there is no way to keep the crew down there. What we do is that we always fly with the double crew,
Okay.
but because of that we have once again changed or updated our flight duty time limitations, because we do the China flight with the double sets of crew, but we increased almost, we doubled their rest time after this flight.
Okay.
So
Okay.
but again, of course, everything's in coordination with our GCAA.
Okay.
Of course, all these changes has been coordinated
Yeah.
and at the end been approved by GCAA, our duty time limitations. But based on that, we have doubled the rest time for the crew after this long haul flight.
And GCAA is Georgian Civil Aviation
Yes,
Authority.
that's
yeah?
Georgian Civil
Okay.
Aviation Agency.
Agents. Okay.
Agency.
Good.
The most serious AOG can be the problem with engine.
Yeah.
And even there we have a solution, and we have done that in our, let's say, previous operations, that this aircraft can be ferried with the 3 engine
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
maintenance purpose
Have you done that
to
as a
the
pilot
base.
yourself?
Yes, we have done that several times.
Oh, and how does it? I mean, how does it feel
Yeah,
flying-wise
it's,
when you depart with 3 engines only? It's a bit of drag.
Little bit of, let's say, you have crosswind.
Yeah. Okay.
There is a special procedure and special training which we are undergoing. We have me, myself, Captain Mamuka, and 2 other captains who are trained and qualified for 3-engine ferry.
Okay. That's
But
amazing.
it's not that easy. Just you go, and there are special, let's say, weather requirements. Then you have some weight restrictions, and of course should be qualified crew. But other than that, you really don't feel anything. Like a normal flight, you know. It's yeah. That's why I'm saying that it's really safe
yeah.
aircraft.
Sounds like yeah.
Yeah, and well tested. How many years? It's
Yeah.
almost
This airframe, I looked it up. I think
40, 50 years.
34. I think 34 years old, right?
This, yeah.
34.
Yeah, our aircraft is 34. But in general, 747 Classic is
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. Right. You are.
over 50 years.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, you're right. So actually, amongst the old ladies, this
Yeah.
one here is a relatively young one. Yeah. True. It's an ex-British Airways airframe, huh?
Ex-British Airways, then Air Atlanta was
Atlanta.
operating.
Yeah. And I think they had it in the colors of Malaysia Airlines for a time, operating it under Air Atlanta for Malaysia.
Yeah.
So, and this is why this aircraft has these Rolls-Royce RB211 engines.
Yes, and it's, to be honest, each 747 Classic is also different from one from another. Even the cockpit, as you saw, like some instruments are, can be at different location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have two aircraft now, right?
Yeah, but these two
They are similar.
They are similar, but
Okay.
we've been operating 6 other
Oh yeah.
747-200s from different operators, and all of them are different
All right.
from one another.
So,
But it's a minor changes, it's mainly, yeah.
so you have experience on flying the 200s with different engines.
Yes,
Uh,
all different engines. It's GE engines, PW engines.
You had them all.
We had all.
So, from the pilot's point of view, same, or are there any stronger, or?
Somewhere you have more thrust power than on another, but overall you don't really
Okay.
feel that. No.
The RB211s compared to the other ones, do they have a bit more or a bit less
No,
thrust?
it's the lowest.
lowest, yeah?
Lowest, but it's with the fuel consumption is like 7-8% less than the
Oh,
others.
good.
Yeah.
So I thought they look smaller as well. So I don't know. Pretty an amateur.
Not that much
judgment, I
difference,
guess,
but it's you don't really feel that.
Okay.
You don't really feel that.
Okay.
But in terms of fuel, you feel that it has the lower consumption, less
Okay.
consumption than others.
And from the CEO's perspective, in terms of, I don't know, reliability or lifetime, where are the RB211s there on the, as compared to the other ones?
Yeah. As unique the engines are, that hard is to find the engines. Right now we have couple of spare engines,
Okay.
but there is no available engines other than that.
There's very few 747s using Rolls-Royce engines, no? I mean, at least the 200s, I think. I don't know.
No, it's only us with the
Only you.
RB211. There are, I think, 6 or 7 747-200s worldwide flying now. But
That's
it's
all.
with the RB211, it's only us.
Wow.
And those spare engines which we have. Other than that, you can't overhaul, you can't buy.
And you can't, at night you can't sneak into Marana, Mojave and take an RB211 from an old TriStar or 757. What are the present visions of GeoSky?
Yeah, definitely that we keep flying this both aircrafts, at least as we said, at least we have a plan another 2 to 3 years easily. We have enough support, maintenance, I mean the spare parts including the engine. Easily we can operate another 3 years, but of course plans and strategy is definitely upgrading a fleet, and right now we are having a couple of deals going on, but it's not 747-200 and for now let's agree that we keep the strategy as a secret.
Makes
But we
sense.
hope that in nearest future we will call you and invite you on our flight on the different types.
Oh, count me in. Thank you very much. No, that sounds like a great plan. Thank you
but
very much.
definitely the strategy is to grow,
Okay.
to move forward, and as we said, our goal is not just us and as an airline. Our goal is to move together with the company, our country, and Georgia itself, as we are actually there. I think we are the biggest operator here in Georgia, with the biggest stuff, and at the same time, how to say, with the best environment, let's say shortly and simply. GeoSky is a group of three airlines.
Three airlines.
GeoSky, then TCA, and we have one more AOC, which is only for the helicopters. So at the end, all these three companies are operating. We have 5 helicopters in operation at the same time, used domestically for Georgia with different types of operation, including air ambulance or search and rescue, heli-ski, or different types of operations.
Nice.
Plus TCA, we operate one Hawker 800 XP for VIP flights, and we have medevac configuration as well. Aircraft is currently in Istanbul for a maintenance, and we hope in within 1 week it will be out of maintenance and back to the operation. And again, regarding the strategy and plans, we have made a couple of weeks ago the decisions to expand our operation, and that is also in progress right now, and in nearest future we will let you know our plans
another call
in
maybe.
more details. Yeah.
Good. Okay, but I see there's a lot going on and a lot in the making.
We definitely are planning to expand the operation,
nice.
and one of them is that we want to start the passenger operation as well.
Interesting.
One very important thing what we do is that we are hiring young generation from aviation university.
Okay, I noticed
we
that.
have actually time to time for, let's say, the pilots who are in university, or engineers, or cabin crew, or even the whoever is planning to be involved in management. What we do is that at least once a month we invite them, even in our head office, to see how the airline runs, or how the people in airline, the post holders, what is daily going on. Then we bring them also in airport, show them how the maintenance is working, or what it means to be an engineer, what it means to be a pilot, what it means to be a dispatch, or all of them, because you know, not everyone gets the chance to physically touch and see with your eyes.
Yeah,
it's only the stories or something you hear or see. That's why we want from very beginning people who are planning to be in aviation have clear understanding what and where do they go.
Nice.
Because yeah, it's nice, beautiful, but it has own consequences as well.
And then you're bringing young people also into the job quite a bit beyond that, right?
Even now, lately, 17 or 18 new ground engineers who just finished the aviation university. We hire them. Of course, they are not the ground engineers right away. Then they need to go through certain steps, but we give them all the trainings, all the basic trainings, minimum trainings,
Yes, but no. Yeah. Please, thank you. Now comes. You should have been. Yeah, you should have been waiting for me to take one before you try.
No, I already tried. That's really good.
But usually when you try something new, we should not do that same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Igor, don't try it. At least you can wake us up.
Yeah, exactly. How did you get into flying?
My father is a pilot as well.
All right. Yeah. So.
And Captain Mamuka's father was a pilot as well.
Okay.
So it's a family thing. I don't know how to say.
You got,
From our childhood, we've been always, you know,
You have
helicopter.
in
In our blood.
In your blood. Yeah. Which was your first aircraft type actually? How did you start?
It's actually the aircraft. Of course, right now, when it was 2006, I think.
Okay.
Or 5, 6, when I was in aviation university. At that time, Georgian Aviation University had a Ukrainian light aircraft. It's A-22. It's Aeropract 22, manufactured in
Not
Ukraine.
Antonov 22.
Not Antonov 22.
Okay.
And that was the aircraft we first start to
All right.
flying. And as I mentioned, Mamuka was the instructor in there
Okay.
as well.
Do I understand correctly that you are still flying helicopters yourself today?
Yeah. Right now I have. I'm current on the 747 and 2 other types of
Okay.
helicopters.
Captain Mamuka.
Yep,
May,
my turn.
may I get on your nerves now?
All right. Yeah, I started from Soviet-made aircraft called Tupolev 134.
134.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
At 1998. Then next type was 737
Okay.
Classic and
Classic.
Yeah, Classic. Then NG, new generation,
Okay.
and between also I used to fly the Pilatus 6
Wow.
Porter PC6.
Power machine.
Yeah, turboprop.
So for which purpose was that used?
That was also the private company used to fly it in Baghdad.
In Baghdad?
Yeah,
You were
I have
flying
some small break between when I flew the 737. I have the sun break, and we went there to. I went there to just for a short time. It took probably 3-4 months only.
So you were based in Iraq?
In Iraq, yeah.
Wow.
It was at 2007.
Wow.
Then I came back to continue the 737 and till 2010, and since 2010 I'm flying the 74. Since 2012 we flying as GeoSky and TCA.
Now you're not only flying the 747, right? You're also flying something else.
Yeah, and Hawker 800 XP,
Nice.
which is in TCA.
If you compare the flying behavior of the Hawker 800 with the 747.
It's completely different things and completely different type of operation. And if you're doing this flight, everything is arranged and prepared. But when you're doing this VIP flight and private jet flight, you are some kind of manager. You have to think about for the fueling, catering, even toilet service, all these things on the captain. Yeah, but it's really interesting work and a really interesting job and really different way.
The Tupolev 134. I didn't very often come across pilots with experience on that one. How did this thing fly?
Oh, first of all, you have to have the back muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because of there was no hydraulic connection between the flight controls and flight surfaces. Only how it's called is just direct
Cables.
connection. Yeah. And let's say that it was kind of some fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Landing speeds, takeoff speeds, it's the fighter. There was no speed brakes as well. You have to calculate your descent path, everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes instead of speed brakes, we used to landing gear for reducing the speed and get the more drag to reduce the speed. Yeah.
So beautiful weather we have, huh?
Yeah. As we know, the aircraft came from China with 90 tons of cargo.
How much?
90 tons of
90
cargo,
tons.
90.
So that's not the maximum, but the volume.
Yeah, that's not maximum. Yeah,
the
that's
weight
because
is not
of
the
volume.
maximum, but the volume is full. Yeah.
Maximum
Okay.
weight is 105 tons.
Okay.
105 tons.
Okay.
105 tons.
Yeah.
So in Tbilisi there was just refueling, made technical check and crew rotation.
Okay.
And then we continue to Frankfurt Airport. So our takeoff weight was 314 tons. Of course, it's not full. Maximum takeoff weight is 377 tons.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still.
But it's short destination, less fuel.
Yeah.
Cargo is also not full.
Not.
That's why
That's how it.
we were at 314 tons.
But it still sounds heavy to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Sure, it's heavy.
Yeah.
So expected flight hours is 4 hours.
Okay.
Because of that, now we have we had the bit in Ankara FIA and Odessa FIA very strong headwind. Now
Okay.
it's more or less. It's getting less. Only 33 knots headwind.
Okay.
So in Frankfurt we expecting 3 hours ground time. 3-4 hours ground time offloading, and probably we will have around the 70 tons of cargo back to China.
Okay.
The flight is going again through the Georgia, Tbilisi again.
Okay.
We really have the good maintained aircraft. Very good maintained engines. Even we can see the same indications, same temperatures, all indications are same. Of course we have the analog instruments. But same time we have the moving map, FMSs with GPS updated, and our aircraft meets all RMP PBN requirements. So we have the ALNAV, VNAV approaches, ILS approaches, CAT2 approaches. So we can, we have the no any restrictions. That's this gauge called the HSI.
Okay.
And actually before it was main navigation gauge. Like it shows your position, your ground speed, it shows your route, and on approach also it shows your position regarding the runway. ADI, your position in the air, the flight director systems. This is long range radio altimeter. Vertical speed indicators combined with the TCAS and ADF VOR indicators with the DME. This flight control position indicator, CAT indicator is showing the outside air temperature is -50 now, outside, and a clock. This is engine instruments, EPR, N1, EGT, temperature, exhaust gas temperature, and N2. And some of the engine instruments is here with the flight engineer panel.
Okay.
This is MCP main control panel. You choose in the modes, flight modes, heading select, navigation mode, LNAV, WNAV, all these things. All these things, all the modern aircraft is absolutely same.
Super.
No difference. Only maybe very small difference.
Would it be possible after landing to look into the E-compartment?
Yeah.
Because I think this hidden room thing, this is like super woo, fancy stuff. And I understand it's not possible during flight, but if after landing we could have a look.
That's how it is in reality. We have couple of bedrooms down there, kitchen, bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. It's
As it is in the movies. So
yeah, like Air Force One or whatever it was.
yeah, we do have
exactly.
this.
Yeah, that would be great. Maybe after landing.
No problem.
Usually it's always less time to Frankfurt. It's somewhere 3:45, 3:50. Usually when you go to west, towards the west, it's always a headwind.
Okay, yeah.
Now it's like here and there. It's
okay.
Yeah, that's
Chaos.
why today we are to 4 hours, but flight from Frankfurt is only 3 hours 30 minutes. So
Okay.
that's 30 minutes difference.
You know how I call that? I call it Air-Clips weather. Sorry.
Eclipse
Air-Clips
weather.
weather. You know, so we have a longer flight and more chance to film.
Okay, Patrick, by the way, we got a gift from AirClips. Here we are. All is good. But we have a gift from our side also.
Hey!
So now AirClips has been there 50%. Now it's
Now it has to go.
2 hours past. So
Thank you. Thank you
you
so
should
much.
arrive in Frankfurt with a GeoSky.
I will make sure I will, guys. That's awesome. And I think now you will see how I look in this one. Ta-da! You see? It fits. Now I'm part of the GeoSky team here. Thank you very much.
You are
Very nice.
Welcome.
Speaking about clothes, I have to tell you, there is one thing about Tbilisi airport which is unique in the world. And I'm sure you have no idea. But I saw it this morning and I found it very remarkable. Tbilisi airport has a vending machine for socks. Now that's already unique, you know. I'm not sure about the market, but it must attract people that forgot to put on their socks in the morning and
You
come
can
bare feet to the airport. That's already an interesting business model, but they sell of coronavirus socks. and I think this has my admiration, yeah.
coronavirus.
Very nice. I see these adjustments that you're doing here all the time. So this is, you have a certain disagreement with the auto throttle, or you don't have an auto throttle?
We don't have the auto throttle.
Okay, so
We actually have the auto throttle, but as we mentioned, the auto flight system, it's not a full flight auto throttle. It is only for approach.
okay,
For the
Okay.
approach, when speed is below 260 knots, indicated airspeed, then it can be used during
Okay.
descent and approach.
and your alternate auto throttle is just coming back in this moment, right?
And actually, that is the one thing with the new pilots when we are training, for them to get used to. And they are always, from beginning, they are always stressed, you know, like all the time. But
Yeah, But
when you
that's-
get used to it, to be honest, I prefer without auto throttle than having auto throttle. Absolutely. No, we fly, we feel the aircraft, you know,
yeah.
with our hands and with our
Muscles and everything.
yeah, down there as well.
Yeah.
Let's say with our seat.
Yeah. If you had the choice to fly one aircraft, your dream, whatever it is, totally unrealistic maybe. I mean, asking this question a 747 pilot is pretty weird, but you may not have that dream. But would there be this one aircraft type where you say,
Definitely 747 line.
sorry?
It should be 747.
Maybe the Dash 8 or something.
Can be, but 747.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Of course, 747.
Good.
Actually, me and Mamuka as well, we are originally coming up from the mountains, from Caucasus Mountains.
Okay.
Mamuka from western part and I'm from eastern part. Mamuka has the airport in his region,
Okay.
not me, yet.
No.
That's why what we're planning to have one small jet or small aircraft,
Okay.
and that's why he mentioned Beechcraft, right?
Beechcraft,
Ah, that would be on your
That
wish
will
list.
be, yeah, to go for the weekends up in the mountains.
All right, all right. Yeah, check it. Keep it
Or
simple.
to visit
yeah.
to each other.
That's nice. That's nice.
Because by car it's
Okay.
we are almost crossing Georgia from west to
Oh,
east,
yeah.
from east to
Up
west.
and down. There is quite some serious tourism going on into Georgia, isn't it?
It is.
So and I mean, sorry, bear with me.
We are not going to tell you a lot about touristic part. You should come. You have promised,
Yes.
and then we do it together.
That is great. That is great. Exactly. We're sitting in the wrong flight direction right now. But you have winter sports there. You have seaside resorts. So you have really year-round and a lot of nature, I think, right?
And the wine. That you have to promise that you will know before you come the history of wine and the Georgia itself in terms of wine.
Promise here and now in front of the crowds.
yeah.
I will do some Georgian wine lectures before I come back. No, but thanks for the invitation to come back very much. Yeah, that's super nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys have a nice team. I mean, we've been discussing it before. But
Thank
you have
you.
a great team spirit there. Wherever
Thank
you
you.
go in your company, you have, I don't know. There's a bit of a family thing.
That's how it is,
It's nice.
That's
yeah.
how it is.
It's not usual, I have to say. It's not what you usually see when you come in an airline. It's something special, I believe. Yeah.
But again, for us the important and the priority is of course first of all our names, our moral in general, then the work. Are we ready for briefing? Arrival briefing? You have control
I have
for a short
control,
time?
I have the ATC.
So we have latest information weather of Frankfurt. It's information echo, runway news 07 left or 07 right, ILS. So we are expecting 07 right, and the briefing will be also based on ILS runway 07 right. So standard arrival route was Favor 2 Charlie, but we are already inbound position Spesa, which means that let's say half of the standard arrival route is already cancelled, the waypoints with an altitude, and we are now inbound Spesa. So let's anyways brief based on Favor 2 Charlie 10-2 Bravo. page. Effective date is July 15th. After Spesa, we are going inbound Charlie viewer, then rest of the standard arrival route waypoints from Delta Fox 635 all the way to Delta Fox 644 is set and checked. After 644 we are expecting vectors towards the final of runway 07 right. Transition level we have 60, MSA is 4,300 feet. And max elevation is 3,300 feet to the north of the airfield, somewhere 15 nautical miles. Approach ILS or localizer runway 07 right, page 11-4, effective data is November 4th. Localizer frequency 110.95 is set on VHF navigation number 1 and number 2.
Okay.
Let's anyways keep in mind that we have autopilot B,
Yep.
and we should make sure that localizer stays at all times on your side. Final approach course 066, number 1, number 2 course selector set. MSA 3,500. We don't need a VOR frequency because we have ILS DME, and then we can pick up DME earlier. So final approach fixed position ROPSA at 4,000 feet. Then we are intercepting glide slope. Distance is 11.5 miles from ILS. Continue down to decision altitude, which is 528 feet, and radio 200 is set on both sides. Missed approach, climb straight ahead to distance 1 mile inbound Foxtrot Mike, which is 2 miles from Foxtrot Romeo Delta, then turn right to intercept radial 086 Foxtrot Mike outbound, distance 8 miles or 5,000 feet, whichever is later. Then turn right to Romeo India Delta VOR and maintain 5,000 feet. We have missed approach procedure already in FMS. Missed approach altitude will be 5,000 feet. In case we decide to go around, we execute missed approach and then we follow the LNAV. We are estimating landing weight 269 tons. Based on that, we reference double bags 145 is set. Target based on the current wind will be 150, at least 150, and if there will be any adjustments required, we will see on the final and adjust the speed accordingly. So after landing on runway 07 right, we are expecting to vacate to the right Romeo 7 or Romeo 5. We will see.
All right. Okay.
Descent approach checklist below the line.
This approach checklist below the line. Altimeters.
1020 7200.
1020 7200.
1020 set. Check. Approach setup.
Radio menu.
Radio manual.
Radio manual set. Check. TRC. Go around set. Descent approach checklist. Below the line complete.
Georgia 903, turn right heading 340, descend 4,000 feet.
Right heading 340, descending to 4,000 feet. Sky Georgia 903. And any speed?
340 4000.
210.
Flaps 1.
Speed is check, flaps 1.
Georgia 903, turn right heading 040, clear LS 7 right.
Right heading 040, clear LS 7 right, Sky Georgia 903.
040 is set.
Check.
Check. Let's have ROPSA on top execute.
Yeah.
And so Warlock is armed anyways.
And Sky Georgia 903, let us know when we can reduce the speed.
Yeah, and about 4 miles, call you back.
Nav capture. Runway heading set.
Check.
Let's do a flaps 5 and we keep speed 210 until further
Speed
advice.
is check, plus 5.
$4,000 at fuel hold.
903, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
Speed 170 or greater to 5 miles final, Sky Georgia 903.
55 green.
Thank you. Check.
Lights level out.
Checked. ILS mode.
Check.
Georgia 903, contact tower 11878, goodbye.
1878, Sky Georgia 903, good day.
Flaps 10.
Speed is check, left stand.
And
Lights low capture.
check.
10-10.
Thank you. Speed 180. Missed approach 5000 set.
Check.
Check, set.
Tower, good index, Sky Georgia 903, heavy on LS 07 right.
Georgia 903, hello. After landing, vacate to the right.
Roger.
Flaps 20.
Speed check, flaps 20.
$20.
Speed 170 until 6. Let's
Check.
keep it.
Radio altimeter.
Checked. End of descent. Gear down.
Get out.
Six miles, so
Gear down in green.
flaps 25.
Speed is check, flaps 25.
25.
Check.
Georgia 903, with
Flaps 30.
8 knots,
Speed
runway
check,
07
platform.
right, clear to land.
Clear to land 07 right, Sky Georgia 903.
30-30.
150 set, landing checklist, clear to land, right?
Clear to land.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Ignition. Flight start set. Landing gear.
Down in green.
Missed approach altitude.
5000 is set.
Speed brakes.
Armed.
Flaps.
30 green lights.
Hydraulics normal. Landing checklist complete.
Thank you.
1000.
Stabilized.
Stabilized now. Left.
Wind from the left slightly.
Check.
Okay, disengage autopilot.
Okay.
$500. Altimeters and instruments checked. No flag.
Approaching to minimum.
400.
Continue.
$300.
Minimum runway set.
Runway side landing.
200. Reverse unlocked.
Thank you. $80 knots.
80 knots. Romeo 70.
Yeah.
Body gear steering.
Arm.
Armed.
Right to Romeo, hold short, Sierra 2 1, Sky Georgia 903. Flaps up.
Flaps up. Right to Romeo.
Yeah, right to Romeo.
Brake pressure, temperature okay. After landing checklist complete.
Next to the left.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Oh, okay.
Brake pressure 3000 checked.
Right's clear.
Thank you. Brake set, ready. Number 4, 3, 2, and
Yeah, welcome to Frankfurt.
Thank you.
after landing, one more. We have a procedure.
That's
every
right.
1 hour and then after landing.
That's the right spirit. Here we are.
Here we are.
What a trip.
Yeah, we hope that you enjoyed the trip.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
Really brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
Thanks a
And
lot.
hope
Really.
see you soon again.
Thank you.
Thank you. As we said, we are looking forward to meet you again.
Thank you
and
so much.
every new aircraft GeoSky will have, you will be the first one jumping on it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. First of all to Patrick, then Air-Clips, and we hope you will enjoy the video.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks for watching, but
Thumbs up.
don't switch off yet.
Yeah.
Because you get a little extra tour into the compartment, the hidden rooms and secrets of this aircraft in a moment. And please, for this exceptional crew here, thumbs up, leave some nice comments. They've deserved it. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As we promised, the secret room. Okay. I'm first. So this is E&D compartment. As you see, all the electronics and all the main computers for the aircraft systems, everything is hidden down here. So we have some extra space in front down there, in front here as well. And then from here, you go to the forward lower cargo compartment. There are remote airports where you don't get anyone on the ground, so it's easy. You can from here easily. And here you have the additional stairs to go down. It's just so this is all about the secret room. You are welcome.
Airclips.com